can ask a question. What is more important? Fortune or experience? Fortune is highly valued by human beings. There are relationships as being valued as very significant. They are a great fortune. There is a relationship with a parent. To have a good family is considered as being a great fortune. Human beings are appreciating a family that supports them, that loves them, that protects them. And they strive to create families that are harmonious and can be an example for others. In a family, there is a role of the mother, there is a role of the father. Both these relationships are a great fortune for everyone. It is a mother, the one that sustains a child. It is a mother that gives love and unconditional affection, unconditional sustenance, nourishes the child, has patience and tolerance. The mother is looking for the child when he is sick. All these qualities are the sustenance offered in the relationship with the family. And there is also the relationship with the father, the one who is giving the inheritance to the child, the one who is guiding, training, coaching the child to become number one. The child is becoming worthy of that inheritance. These two relationships and the relationship with the family are a great fortune for human beings. However, if there is no experience of that, someone may have the best possible family, but they cannot experience that. Sometimes children who are adopted in a family, they as if cannot experience the fortune or the wealth or the love of their parents from different reasons. It is the same when we go to a new family and maybe they are willing to offer everything, but there is no experience of that. Maybe there is attachment to the old country, old family. Maybe there are plans to move on. Different reasons, different excuses. They may be good reasons. But if experience is not there, the whole context is not serving the purpose. There is another relationship that is of great importance to human beings, and that is of the teacher. The teacher is the one who is, first of all, observing the abilities of the child. The teacher understands the capabilities of the student. A good teacher will be a mentor. A good teacher will be a coach for number one for that individual. She or he will know exactly what that student needs and what they can use to excel in their area. They will know the subject that that student can be excellent in. They will provide the tuition, they will provide the homework, they will encourage the student. Such a teacher will remind the soul, remind the student that Everything they do here will have a reward in the future. Some students are motivated by the reward. Some students are motivated just by the subject. Both will get a reward at the end of the study. Those who are motivated just by the subject, those who are motivated by what they study, they have a pure love for understanding, putting into practice, applying that subject. They truly are what is described as being in the flow. They are in the flow when they study. They don't necessarily think I'm studying now to become an engineer in 5 years and to become the CEO of a great company. They feel that this moment right now is the best possible moment whilst they do that study in English or in math or in chemistry, in psychology, whatever. They feel this is the greatest reward. They enjoy it. They love the teacher, they love the subject, they love everything around that. These students are lucky because they have the experience of what they study and what they put into practice. If a student is studying only thinking of the future reward, future position, I'm studying to be the best one in the class, I'm studying to get the first prize in the school. They may do that, but they may not have the experience of instant happiness. They may not have the deep understanding of their subject. So in this relationship as well, it is a great fortune to have the greatest teacher. And the more we experience what we are studying, the more we are using and we are understanding the study, the more we will appreciate also the teacher. And another relationship that is of great importance to human beings is that of a guru. A guru or a guide, a spiritual guide. A spiritual guide knows a little bit more than anyone else. They know from experience. This word experience starts to be more relevant to us than even the fortune. The guru or the spiritual guide has created their fortune based on experience. No one can teach about the soul or God or this spiritual world without starting from their own experience. Otherwise, they would just remain a pandit, a philosopher, someone who describes things from books, but they didn't have that experience. So the spiritual guide has experienced the wonder of the soul. They have experienced the company of God. They have built up that strength, that power to stay away from Maya, from Ravan, from vices, from dependencies. They are wise and they are experienced in going around the obstacles, removing obstacles, becoming without any obstacles. Such an experience is of great interest to all human souls. Such a spiritual guide has learned that the whole life is a fortune. Everything is a fortune. When you are aware that you are a soul, everything is a great fortune. It's a wonder. They feel life is a blessing. Relationships are a blessing. Every moment is a blessing. And through these blessings, they can share with others their luck, their fortune. The one who is mostly experienced in all of this is a Supreme Soul, God. In Raja Yoga, the name used for God is Paramatma, which means the Supreme Soul. Paramatma is the most experienced one in being the father, the mother, the teacher, and the true guru. He has the experience of always being the parent of all souls. He is aware of being a soul. He is aware of the home of souls. He is aware of the entire family, always. He never loses sight of the family. He never loses sight of the home. He is a supreme teacher. He is the ocean of knowledge. He is the one that gives this knowledge to each and every soul. Souls are the students, souls are the children, souls are those who receive the sustenance of the Supreme Mother. They receive the inheritance from the Supreme Father. Souls are the disciples, those who accept the guidance from the Supreme Guru. It is God, the one that knows a little bit more than everyone else. It is God, the one who knows the way back home. It is God, the one who knows how to be liberated from the Ravan's kingdom, from the kingdom of sorrow and suffering. It is Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, the one who can create now the fortune of these relationships. All it takes is to experience them. Even God can give you, but if you don't experience, then there is no fortune, there is no wealth, there is no happiness. To be able to experience everything that God gives us, the study is needed. And together with the study, there is some discipline, there is some understanding, and there is some ability to let go. The one who is serious about experiencing the fortune that God has brought to all of us will be able to let go of some of the vices, will be able to let go to some of the dependencies. It is just rubbish. It is a past, it is an old way of looking at the world. It is not required anymore. To create that space inside where to store and to experience the fortune that God has brought to all of us, we can throw away the rubbish of the past. Thank you.